Listen, I ain't gonna lie, I be cooking the Prince crazy on this channel, but to be honest with all you Vegeta fans, dude cooks himself, honestly. Let's be real, how many times did y'all take the money line on Vegeta to wash a villain just for bro to do this?
Oh, brother!
See, a guy like me always puts my cheese on Kakarot, cause I know when that shirt come off and bro locks in, my parlay is secure, pause. Vegeta be giving the craziest speeches just to get folded right after.
I am a warrior! The Saiyan Prince! Vegeta!
But there are moments where the Prince actually locks in too.
No, no more! That's it! I don't care!
Vegeta, give me a hand. I can't get up.
Bro, do you know who this is? This is Vegeta. He gonna do anything and everything to get a dub. Yeet Snapper into the sky had bro spread like he's at Diddy's crib, and the crazier part about this was Vegeta himself. And the Prince licked his lips? Hey yo, nah, is this your Prince? He ain't mine. Nappa's face fried me here had Nappa looking like this ugly ass nigga. At least Vegeta secured the dub, but I don't ever wanna see bro lick his chops again. Come here, Vegeta.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That aura farming method is obsolete now, bro. You gotta let that shit go, my boy. GT Vegeta deserves his own video because bro was really different and the fit was cold. Vegeta tapped into Trunks' wardrobe this whole series. Crazy how as soon as Vegeta let that pride go in GT, he was successfully able to acquire a new barber. Widow's Peak is crispy as hell. Barber used alcohol too. The Prince ain't fooling me though. I know he went to Turkey and got the BBL hair implants. And if you ask me, he look a little taller too. He might have gotten that height surgery too, like this nigga. And as soon as Vegeta said one word, he had Nappa making this face. Nappa was in HFIL thinking about the Diddy spread in this face for 15 years. That's tough. I'd be mad as hell too. Then he became one of the only beings in Dragon Ball history to get smoked by a Vegeta ki blast. On Namek, bro was going crazy as soon as he touched down. Peep the pose. It's crazy how Vegeta's greatest flexes are against plumbers, milkmen, and niggas like you and me. He smoked a random Namek that was trying to protect old head, but shit, if that was me,
wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
And you got two more Namekians stepping up after seeing their brother get put down with a finger blast. Long ass nose. Let me check their power levels though. Power levels 1000? Nigga.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
My dog Dende just witnessed Vegeta smoke what could have been his cousin, so now it makes sense why he didn't want to heal Vegeta. Shit, me either. Even when Dende healed the Prince, he still hit lil bro. Oh, but when it was time to fight Frieza, nigga was taking back shots and getting his reflexes tested.
I was just checking your reflexes and they seem to be fine.
I told y'all. Back to it, they slide for Vaughn and hit Vegeta with a crazy blast, but we all know the commandments of Dragon Ball. This smoke means that shit ain't work. And Vegeta starts earthbending and he knocked the great loot out of all these niggas. Shit, look at his face. Y'all think he dead? And then this nigga throws the slowest ki blast ever at Vegeta that gets blocked with one hand and...
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Thank y'all for watching the video. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit that like button. Oh, and Vegeta? Yeah, once again it makes sense why bro likes getting picked up by his hair. But nah, the Prince absolutely fried this nigga. God damn! And he pump fakes on the old man and smokes him too. Vegeta's first kill on screen was a random alien ass nigga. Cooked him and ate his people. Out of pocket.
Vegeta, oh Vegeta, come out and play.
I ain't ever seen someone fly so fast just to get cooked. Bro really tried to dive bomb Vegeta and struck the no look pose like we was really going to consider him an aura farmer. Bro, you were not like that. Cut it out. Vegeta takes a year to charge up and shit. We already know the Prince got a big ass head, but bro got two veins popping out on both sides of the Widow's Peak. We all know this face.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Whoa, this power. Did Vegeta charge up his ki or did he finally get hair implants?
I don't know. It must be some kind of malfunction. For a second there, it registered Vegeta's power level at 22,000 and then it shorted out.
The first zesty nigga on screen before Whis. We cut back to battle and they got Kui anime sweat, and that's how you know it's critical. Bro even was thinking about switching teams on some 2017 KD shit. Wait, Vegeta, if you spare me, I could put you onto this Namekian barber that can fix your hairline. Hey look, it's your old barber. Imagine doing all that work just to find out you're about to get cooked. What was it you said about my old barber? It's crazy to me how Kui felt like a horror movie baddie. And the prince literally punches the dog shit out of Kui, making dirty fireworks. Listen, when I tell y'all Vegeta is undefeated versus fat niggas, I ain't lying. Well, prior to this, of course. It all started with this fat, hot, pink nigga Dodoria. The prince smacked bro into the water, and look at that big ass splash. Only a fat motherfucker is making water go that high. And as soon as he came out the water, the prince landed arms crossed smirking. When Vegeta pulls up looking like this, it's gonna go either one or two ways. He's gonna aura farm you, or he's gonna end up doing the prince signature arm grab. And in the case of Dodoria, well, you're done. Dodoria tries a double hand ki blast spam, and of course that shit don't work. Vegeta teleports behind him, catches the fist, and begins twisting Dodoria's arm behind his back, having him make this face.
Wait, Vegeta, please don't do this to me. I can help you. I know what really happened to your whole world.
And how does this end for Dodoria? When Vegeta points at himself, he's cooked. When he points at you, it's GG's. And the prince had to spend a block for what Zarbon did to him in the last episode. Nigga, even Zarbon picked him up by his hair. Zarbon tries kicking Vegeta and they get weave. Vegeta uses ki blast spam, and even a nigga like Zarbon can weave them shits. Vegeta deflects that blast and gets sassy slapped. Vegeta weaves that shit and kicks him, sending him zooming through the sky, and then the zestiest nigga ever transforms into one of the ugliest beings ever. Zarbon swinging a miss and got Vegeta on all fours looking crazy. Weave straight to the sky and he drops sand in Zarbon's eye. Bars. And then he hits him with the world's slowest punch into a double fist slam. And bro really tries ki blast spamming again, and of course it doesn't work. They swap hands and Vegeta ends up shoving his fist in Zarbon's stomach.
Vegeta, I was just following orders.
That's 3 for 3 copping please with the prince. Vegeta blasts him, sending him zooming through the sky and into Bikini Bottom, or shit, chilling with Jiraiya. At pool? Cooked. Now listen, we know these next bodies truly belong to none other than Kakarot himself. But for the sake of consistency and Vegeta taking any W he can, we'll give it to him. Although Goldo, yeah, the prince earned this one for sure. Shit, have we ever seen Bubble Bass and Goldo in the same room? And I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't for Vegeta, Krillin would have had one of the most brutal deaths in Dragon Ball history. Goldo was really trying to smoke shit.
No fair, Vegeta. You cheated!
All these niggas forget this is the prince we're talking about. Bro does not care.
There's no such thing as fair or unfair in battle. There is only victory, or in your case, defeat.
I tried to tell y'all bro is gonna take any W by any means necessary.
You dirty Saiyan.
And I ain't gonna lie, that Goldo scream sent me. Shit had me weak.
This is what I think of you and your puny 5,000 power level.
Cooked. They flying around Kakarot like bro was supposed to start praying, but my goat was really like this. One eternity later, and they still flying around Kakarot. But it's crazy how nobody broke character with Raccoon laying there with his ass hanging out the one-piece tight suit. Pause. Anyways, cooked. And Jace did what I would have done. I can't blame him at this point. And this is where Vegeta earned some easy runes. Vegeta blitzed and took his little ass knee and crushed Burter's throat.
Hey, stop!
Make him stop, Goku. You're the strongest one there. And then we got Raccoon. You know the prince had to get his get back. Raccoon had the prince's little legs kicking before power driving him into the ground and then picking him up like a new Birkin bag. Vegeta smokes him too. He had Goku looking quite perplexed, and I'm like this because Kakarot must have forgot Vegeta was torturing him in front of Gohan and delivered this corny bar.
Being a good fiend is like being a photographer. You have to wait for the right moment.
To be honest, this was before Vegeta started hitting the booth. Vegeta's next body is Jace. Vegeta and Jace swap hands and Jace drops this gem.
So, vegetable breath, where exactly were you hiding?
Jace ends up calling himself the weakest member of the Ginyu Force and shit. I would have kept that to myself, but he ends up punching Vegeta hard as hell. We know what this means. Jace is cooked. But first, y'all know Vegeta at this point in the saga had to flex a little bit. Go ahead and peep the power level, little nigga. Jace starts scanning his power level and realizes Vegeta might actually be a Super Saiyan.
No!
Yes. Well, actually, no, Vegeta's not a Super Saiyan, he's just Zenkai boost farming. And I'll give y'all 10 seconds to guess what Jace does next. If you guess Ki Blast spam, you win $5 goober. That shit does nothing, of course, but Vegeta charges through the smoke in slow motion like this a 2006 AMV and absolutely rocks Jace's shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I know this ain't a Nail video, but Frieza was an absolute dog. Stood there while Nail was using everything he had. Just believe in yourself, they say, right?
You just need to believe.
Nah, Nail was getting exposed. Frieza placed 2 hands on bro's back and gave him some size 48 triple D's. Pause. That shit had me fried, I'm not gonna lie. Back at it, Jace ran to Frieza's ship and tries Ki Blast spamming again while hiding. Vegeta runs through the Ki Blast spam and Jace tackles the prince into a wall and starts pushing him over and over and over again. What? Swing and a miss. Jace runs, vanish, and Vegeta kicks the doggy doo-doo out of him, followed by a chop to the ribs and 5 fingers to the face.
So long, partner.
The next Vegeta dub came against another fat nigga to improve his record to 2-0, Android 19. Kakarot is getting his soul sucked out by this Android Pro Max, pause, and the prince swoops in and kicks the dog shit out of this fat nigga. And then he dropped this cold bar.
Nobody kills Kakarot while I'm around. Destiny has reserved that pleasure for me.
Yes, sir. This nigga spitting.
Once 19 gets up, we see Vegeta's size 4 Retro Air Princess stamped on his face. And yo, I been knew this nigga had double hoop earrings in, but Jiro must have been watching MJ cook plumbers while crafting 19. And then Vegeta drops another bar.
Let me ask you, does a machine like yourself ever experience fear?
Vegeta was in his bag this whole episode and I wonder why. Let's see. The blue tights are iron, the armor is pristine, 2006 slow-mo AMV crispy ass Widow's Peak with the forehead polished. Vegeta pulled up like this was the first day of school to go Super Saiyan. 19 starts giving Vegeta straight hands and Vegeta is just sitting there taking it all. Pause. I bet you didn't know fat niggas are my specialty. Vegeta proceeded to place his size 4 Retro Air Princes in 19's stomach so hard it stretched bro out. You could see his little foot through his back. He had that fat nigga screaming like there was some salad in front of him and followed it up with an elbow that knocked his kufi off. And then he kicked 19, sending him surfing. And you could tell by how the prince is walking that 19 is food. And he starts hitting his first aura farm.
Oh yes. The ultimate tub of lard bucket of bolts.
He basically called 19 Dave Blunts.
Surprise!
Nope.
A kick that sent him zooming through the sky, chased down on Hall of Fame, and he has 19 shook. I ain't gonna lie, 19's fat ass got some fast ass hands, but Vegeta weaves all them shits and punches bro so hard he starts leaking blood and not oil. 19 shoots eye beams and Vegeta weaves into a double hand slam that sends bro into a Yamcha crater. And look at his face, bro was playing dead. Shit, I would too. Today is Vegeta's day. The only time I'm fighting that nigga is when he points at himself.
Dyke!
He grabs Vegeta and starts sucking his energy out too. Pause.
I won't stop until I drain every drop of your...
Pause.
Vegeta steps on 19's face and pulls until his hands rip off and he has his hands on like bracelets.
You were enjoying yourself before, when you were sucking the life out of Kakarot.
The Diddy of all Saiyans?
What the?
And 19 does what I would have done about 10 minutes ago. He gets out of there. But peep how he's not going anywhere. I bet Dr. Gero will never make a fat android model again. And then Vegeta cooks him with the Big Bang Attack. I'ma be honest, give me the Big Bang Attack over the Final Flash all the time. And lastly, the freest meal of them all. That door was open and hella slow, and 1 eternity later we find out it's just Pui Pui. And peep Vegeta's face, bro is not worried at all. Shit, all the Z fighters were unfazed, even Gohan. And Pui Pui starts teleporting non-stop like, bro, what are you doing?
Don't underestimate him.
Nigga, shut up. And Vegeta is still unfazed.
Welcome to the end of your life, and I promise it's going to hurt.
Vegeta is 3 for 3 on his verses right now. Bro really be cooking. Pui Pui charges Vegeta. Get that weak shit out of here. Nope. PS2 Spider-Man flip, and Vegeta is still unfazed. And Goku knows his raps at this point. Yeah, that long-haired alien nigga is cooked. The only way he would've won is if Vegeta pointed at himself. He charges Vegeta again and throws straight hands, but Vegeta weaves all them shits, grabs his leg and kicks him into a wall. Vegeta kicks him, sending him zooming through the sky, and he lands. Pui Pui starts drooling, and of course the prince has to aura farm. Psst, behind you. And punches the dog shit out of Pui Pui. Swing and a miss, and Vegeta steps on his long ass head. Ain't gonna lie, I forgot the prince did this. Kicks Pui Pui and hits him with the square button spam combo, followed up by a punch that had the nigga laying there like me after Thanksgiving, leg up and all. But wait, let's go back and examine the kick. Vegeta kicked Pui Pui so hard the nigga bit the side of his cheek, You ever bite the side of your cheek so hard that shit make you recoil a little bit? And then you got ugly ass Bobbity, aka Sackhead, working his magic and turning the environment into Pui Pui's home planet, giving him home field advantage.
You won't leave here alive.
This nigga is trash.
And there it is, the Prince smirk. This is the reverse finger point at itself. As a matter of fact, this is the ultimate sign that
there's no way out of this one.
Pui Pui charges again and throws all hands, but Vegeta weaves all them shits again and delivers a gut punch and kick that sends Pui Pui flying into a rock. And
that's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Y'all GOAT, not mine. Vegeta aura farming in 10 times gravity is wild, and he had that nigga Pui Pui shook. Vegeta flies up to this nigga and places both hands on his chest, and at this point, Pui Pui knows what time it is.
God damn!